Most of us are aiming for success this year, but what does it look like? Do you and your supervisor share the same definition of success? Objective setting is the first step in the performance management process. You get assessed based on how you performed against your objectives, and then you're rewarded accordingly. At Sapient, we've defined 4 areas that we believe are important for everyone in the company, and these translate into 4 objectives categories. The first one is financial and business growth, and that has to do with your contribution to Sapient's revenue growth and profitability, and also how you help us to manage costs. The second area is called client and delivery excellence, and this is all about producing high-quality results both on time and on budget. The third area is team and people growth. It's all about what you do to develop both yourself and others, and what you do to help your team perform and to be more effective. The last area is called culture and company. And here what we're looking for is, how do you strengthen and promote our culture and our core values? How do you contribute to making Sapient a really great place to work? The process for defining your objectives depends on your career stage. For senior managers and above, people set their own objectives and negotiate those with their supervisors, except for the people growth category. For team and people growth, we feel it's important to have a consistent set of measures, especially for those who manage others. And so we have 3 set objectives in that area: drive higher performance for your team, support team members in planning career growth, and facilitate learning and development. We've defined these in more detail, as you can find on the People portal. For manager through trainee, you use prescribed objectives. We call these baseline objectives, and these are specific to your title and are going to be pre-populated in your form in Oracle. So now that you know the form that objectives take, let's take a look at the process that you go through to define objectives. There are 3 steps. The first one is to sit down with your supervisor and negotiate objectives. Once you've agreed on your objectives, the second step is to document them in Oracle. The third step is to periodically review those with your supervisor. We recommend that you look at your objectives' progress once a quarter. When you define objectives, we recommend that you use the SMART guidelines. SMART is just an acronym. It stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. The reason we recommend the SMART guideline is that it's much easier when you review progress to really measure objectively how you're doing against that objective. And here you see some examples of SMART objectives. So that's basically all there is to it. And objective setting is more than just a way for you to make sure that you and your supervisor are on the same page. It's also been shown over time to help accelerate your career. So the sooner you focus on your objectives and get them agreed on, the sooner you can be confident that you're focused on the right things at work.